In this essential Canva tutorial, we're going to master a fundamental skill: how to crop an image in Canva. We'll cover the standard image crop and the creative way to crop a photo into a shape like a circle using Canva frames. You're working in Canva, designing a social media post, a presentation, or a poster. You've just added a fantastic photo, but there's a problem. It doesn't quite fit. Maybe there's too much background, or you need it to be a perfect square, or you have a creative vision of it being inside a circle. Cropping is one of the most basic and most powerful tools in design, and Canva makes it incredibly easy. I'm your host, and in this guide, I'm going to show you the two main ways to crop in Canva. First, we'll cover the standard rectangular crop, which is how you trim the edges of your photo. Second, and this is the really fun one, I'll show you how to crop a picture into a shape, like a circle, using a magical tool called frames. By the end of this guide, you'll be able to make any photo fit your design perfectly. To get started, your needs are very simple. You just need a Canva account, which can be the free version, as all the tools we're using today are available on the free plan. You'll also need a computer with a web browser, as the interface is easiest to demonstrate on a desktop. And of course, you'll need a photo that you want to crop. You can upload your own, or just grab one from Canva's built-in photo library. All right, let's start with method 1, the standard rectangular crop. This is what you'll use 90% of the time. I have a blank Canva design here, and I've added a photo to my page. As you can see, I want to zoom in on the main subject and cut out some of the extra background on the left and right. To do this, I will first click on the image to select it. Once it's selected, you'll see a white border with little handles on the corners and in the middle of each side. These handles are not for cropping. They are for resizing the whole image. To find the crop tool, I will look at the toolbar at the top of the screen. You will see a button that says Crop. I'll click that. The image will get a new purple border, and now the handles on the corners and sides have a different job. If I click and drag the handle in the middle of the right side, you'll see that I'm trimming the image, not shrinking it. I'll trim the right side, and I'll trim a bit from the left side. I can also click and drag the image inside the crop box to reposition it. Once I'm happy with the composition, I'll just click the Done button or just click anywhere off the image. And just like that, my image is perfectly cropped. Now, let's move on to the much more creative method. Method 2, how to crop a photo into a shape. This is the secret to getting those cool circular profile pictures or other designs. The secret word you need to know is frames. We are not going to use the crop tool at all. First, I'll go to the main toolbar on the left side of the screen and click on the Elements tab. In the search bar at the top of the Elements menu, I'm going to type the word Frames. When I press Enter, I'll see a huge gallery of different shapes: circles, ovals, stars, even abstract blobs and letters, all with a sky and clouds picture inside. This sky is just a placeholder. It means you can drag a photo into it. I'm going to find a simple circle frame and click it. It will appear on my design. I can resize this frame just like any other element. Now for the magic. I'll go to my Uploads or Photos tab, find the picture I want, and click and drag it with my mouse. I'll drag it over the circle frame. As soon as my mouse is over the frame, you'll see my photo snap right inside, automatically cropping into a circle. If the photo isn't centered perfectly, I can just double-click on the frame. This will allow me to move and resize the photo inside the frame. Once I have it just right, I'll click Done. And that's it. I now have a perfectly circle-cropped photo. Remember to use the right tool for the job. The Crop button is for trimming. Frames are for shaping. When you're using the standard crop tool, you can also use the Smart Crop feature, sometimes called an auto crop, which will try to automatically find the best composition for you. It's a great starting point. When using frames, remember that you can drag any image into them.
If you change your mind, just find a new photo and drag it into the same frame. It will automatically replace the old one. What if you run into problems? The most common issue with the standard crop is that people try to drag the corner handles. The corner handles will always resize the image. To crop, you must click the crop button in the top toolbar first, or double-click the image, which is a great shortcut. The most common issue with frames is that when you drag your photo, it just lands on top of the frame instead of inside it. This happens if you let go of the mouse too early. You must keep dragging until you see your photo snap and fill the frame, and then let go. If you can't find a circle in the Elements tab, make sure you are searching for frames, not shapes. Shapes are just solid color vector objects, while frames are designed to hold photos. So, we have reached the end of our guide. We learned how to crop in Canva using two powerful methods. We learned how to use the standard crop tool to trim your images for the perfect rectangular fit, and we learned the creative drag and drop method using frames to crop a photo into a shape like a circle, a star, or anything else you can imagine. You now have the skills to make any image fit perfectly into your designs. I truly hope this Canva tutorial was helpful and made this process clear for you. If it did, please show your support by giving this video a like. It's a simple gesture that helps the channel a lot. And if you're interested in more clear step-by-step tutorials for Canva and other design tools, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Finally, I have a question for you. Leave a comment below and tell me which of these two crop methods do you think you'll use more often, the standard crop or the creative frames? I'm very curious. Thank you for watching.